Hello viewers out there, it's a good day to you. This is the Nigerian Diaspora Television and I am Tope Ajayi. Today our talk shall be centered on the topic cybercrime and digital networking. Cybercrime and digital networking. Since the inception of the advanced technology in the world generally, not only in Africa and not only in Nigeria, it has been said that the world have only been concentrating on the advantages this technology could earn us in terms of our daily activities and lifestyles. But unfortunately, we seems not to be concentrating on the disadvantages. I was able to have a time out with this inspiring young man who happens to be a digital marketer and information technology analyst in a person of Seun Kolawole. Seun Kolawole shares his opinion in regards to the causes and solution to cybercrime in our society as a Nigerian, both home and in the diaspora. Join me as I engage with Seun Kolawole on this note.
My name is Oluwaseun Kolawole. I'm a Nigerian living in Johannesburg, South Africa. I'm the CEO of Bluebrick Technology, a web service providing company in South Africa and also digital marketing. I'm a father, I'm a friend, I'm a brother. Yeah, that's who I am, a husband. Unfortunately, it's a problem we are facing in the country Nigeria right now, and it's not only Nigeria. There are so many African countries that are involved, even all over the world. Cybercrime is all over the world. Number one, it's not positive. It is not positive because it has painted us so much that when all over the world, that when you say you're a Nigerian, you are treated with a different hostility because they feel average Nigerian youth is a cyber criminal, like generally called Yahoo or Yahoo boys or something. And the funny thing is, it has been so much glorified that in our music today we hear it and it looks as if it's the norms. But if you look at it, if you want to look at it, there are no employment. The economy is ailing. Youths have been forced to look for alternatives. Now, I'm not saying this to defend them, okay? But in as much as I want to castigate them, I want to look at what is the cause of this thing in the first place. So when you mentioned, I remember there was a time America was trying to flag Nigeria in terms of criminal record to say we are one of the top crime-related countries in Africa, and if you look at it, it's based on cyber crimes. So it has given us an image that is not desirable. Nigeria, when I was growing up, we were so regarded. Nigerians hardly travel, and when you do, they want you to come. When you do, wherever you are, you make impact, positive impact. But all of a sudden, in a new century, in the new millennium, so to speak, from 2000 onwards, the coin has flipped and it has become a different thing. So right now, Nigeria image has been tainted, it has been maimed, and it is not looking good. It is not looking good for us at all in any way. And the funny thing is, despite what the government is trying to do to make sure this doesn't happen, what they're supposed to do is not being done yet. That is why this thing is still growing. These youth want to survive. They want a life. They want to start living, not just surviving. So they feel the best thing they can do is to turn to that. And they turn to it, they see money, they want to continue doing this and that. So, but I think if we want to look at it on the flip side, Nigeria should just do what needs to be done in terms of our economy, bring back good infrastructure and get these guys engaged in the right way. Because for them to do what they're doing, it means they're intelligent to an extent. Yeah, they're intelligent. So if we can now convert the cybercrime into something more viable, something more positive. Okay, if you can do cybercrime, why don't you study ethical hacking? Do ethical hacking and work as a white hatter, meaning that you prevent cybercrime from happening. You know how it happens. Now bring your experience on board and let's stop it from happening. That could actually help us mitigate the fact. But in the general look of it, it is not good on the country. I wouldn't say it is easy, but it's accessible. In the sense that back in the days when you have to go to the bank to queue to get your money out, you have to fill a teller, then you present your check and then they give you your cash and you go. Nothing was really hacked then. But now the global world as it is today is now digitalized. The entire world is networked on the internet. If the internet is down for the next 48 hours, I know some people will commit suicide. Some people who cannot go on Instagram, on Facebook, or cannot access their account, they cannot do anything, it becomes a chaos. Now, that's why I said, I don't want to use the word easy. It is not, even for the boys that are doing it, it's not easy. Okay, they have to go through a lot of things, try to, lie, do all sorts of things to get what they want out. But it is something that is on the high rise. Even not just Nigerian, all over the world. It is something we've seen Apple being hacked so many times with their information of Apple users, being peddled online, being sold, and all sorts of things. So I wouldn't say it is easy for Nigerians. It's easy for those who are doing it, but it is accessible because all they need to do is just talk to one another that is doing it, and they give them the template, information they need to do it, and then it's a matter of time. And by the time they start seeing results, it becomes easy. So it is accessible first before the easy. It is not something that is easy for them, but the vulnerability for people in general is there. If the information that needs to be, that needs to be there, if it's not there, on how you can keep yourself off being hacked, so to speak. If you don't know what you're supposed to do in terms of how the strength of your password and where to use your ATM card, when not to use it, how to log in online, things you need to look out for. And I think general financial institutions are already trying to help people to say, if you see XYZ that looks like this, it is a scam, it is a fraud. But no matter what you want to do, if you're going to get hacked, you're going to get hacked. It's a tool actually, not the rundown itself. Something actually caused that to happen in the first place. It wasn't like that before. So first of all, what is the root cause? We need to look at the root cause. Why are people going into that? Why are they doing it now? Why is it being done? So digital network in its own is just a tool being used to perpetrate whatever they want to do. But what is the motive for doing it in the first place? I don't have a job, I need to survive. I have family to take care of. So the only way I see that it is illegal. But the only way I think I can get there fast is this. So let me quickly use it and do what I need to do and do it. And the way it has been glorified, like I said before. So it makes it as if it is even legal now. What do you do? I'm on computer. What do you do on computer? And then the guy is using the best of cars. He's wearing the best of clothes. You see him doing things, and you that you're working 2/7, trying to slave yourself out. You're not even near it. So it makes it look as if he's the one who knows what he's doing. You know what you are doing. But like I said, let's look at the motive before the tool. The digital network is there for the positive. But the funny thing about technology is, as it has its positive side, there's always a negative side. It now depends on what you decide to do with it. Mixed impression. It's something that is not. It's disheartening, so to speak. It is not something you want to wake up and think about every day, because truth must be told. We have our brothers who are doing what is wrong in South Africa. However, we have Nigerians who are credible, who are legal, who do stuff in South Africa to move the economy forward. I being one of them, you being one of them, and other guys that I know who are legal, who are doing credible things to make sure to contribute to the economy of South Africa. First of all, we come here to seek a greener pasture in quotes. All right? Even though it's Africa, we feel it's accessible. They are our brothers, so we are here to seek a better life in quote. But unfortunately, many of our brothers are looking for a loophole to actually exploit the system, and they've overdone it, which makes these people, the South Africans, so to speak, give us a negative impression. But not all of us are bad. Not all of us are bad. People selling all sorts of stuffs, doing things that are wrong. But you see the police coming there. I'm saying this, you see police coming there, shaking hands with them, laughing with them. That means something must have exchanged hand, and then they go. Now, who do you blame? The person selling it or the person who is harboring them? I believe South Africa has law to take care of such things. The question is, what have they done so far? It is very easy for them to point fingers and say all Nigerians are bad. You can't say all Nigerians are bad. Are you telling me all South Africans are good?
Thank you for staying with us. That was Seun Kolawole on the topic cybercrime and digital networking. You can also comment below and send your comment to us via our email or on all our social media handles. We'll be glad you did. Until next time, when we shall be bringing to you another interesting edition, I say, if we live responsibly, the world will be a better place for all. Cheers.